What's up guys, I hope everyone's well. So in today's video what I wanted to do is compare my Grossmann ISO Cab, which is loaded with a vintage V30, with the new Get Good Drums Cali oversized IR plugin, okay, and I've used the V30 in that as well, okay. Both signals are going to be processed exactly the same, so they're both going to be going into my preamp, which is a Joe Meek Twin Q, no EQ, no compression, just the preamp itself, straight into my Apollo Twin, straight to Pro Tools. So I've tried to line level everything so everything is as fair as it can be. There's no processing afterwards, so what you're hearing is exactly how it is. I could make the guitar sounds sound better, but I've tried to purposely not mess with anything to try and keep it as fair as I can. And simply, I just wanted to do this because I don't think I'm overly happy with the Grossmann sound, which there's nothing wrong with the cab itself. I think it probably says more about my engineering lack of skills than anything else, I think. So I just wanted to just kind of see the difference to actually, which one do I prefer? I just like to record. I don't like to mess about too much with things, so I just wanted to kind of use this as an example really of the kind of results that you can get from both. What I'll do is I will play the track and then I will give my thoughts afterwards as a player, as a person that's kind of dealt with it if you like, and then I will do the isolated guitar tracks afterwards so you can hear the difference between the two. I'd really be interested to hear your thoughts on which you preferred, which one kind of stood out more for you, and if you like this video then I would really encourage you to please like and subscribe if you would like to. That would really help the channel out, and more than that I shall stop waffling guys and let you watch what I've done. Catch you in a bit. So guys, there we go, there's the track. We're really interested to hear your thoughts on both sounds. For me personally, I preferred the IRs on the clean sound. I think that the ISO Cab sounded a lot thinner on the clean. I preferred the IRs on the clean. And when we come to distortion, I think it's really difficult to be honest, because I think I like the presence of the ISO Cab. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. But actually, I like the thickness and the kind of woodiness, I think, of the IRs, which I think is part of the Bogner sound, which is the amp that I used, which I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning. It might have been quite helpful. So I used the Bogner 3534, which is known to be a woody, chewy type of sound. And actually, I think that the IRs represented the amp more so than the ISO Cab. Now, I think within that, I'm not an engineer. If you give that ISO Cab to an engineer, it'd make it sound a lot better than me. I've just tried my absolute hardest to get things to sound as best as I could. So I think that's more of a reflection on me than the cab. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant at its purpose. But I think I prefer the ease of use of the IRs. You can just plug in and go, and then you just mess around with the knobs to get it sound exactly the way you want to. With the IR, with the ISO cab, it's a little bit more fussy. You have to kind of take the lid off and move the microphones just a little bit, and put it back on and go and listen to it. And it's, to be honest, for me personally, it's a bit faff. Just a little bit harsh thing to say, really, I think. So I think it's probably laziness. To be perfectly honest with you, I think I'm just a little bit lazy. And I think the IR for me just sounds fantastic. Will I be getting rid of my Grossmann ISO Cab? I'm not sure. It's a bit of a thing to think about, I think, to be honest. I think what I'd probably like to do is upgrade my load box to maybe a Sir reactive load, and then maybe get rid of the Grossmann, to be honest, because it's just a lot easier for me. I can just plug in and play. So what did you think, guys? Let me know. I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on it. Have you any experience with an ISO cab or IRs? Which ones you prefer? As I said in the beginning, if you like this video, then please consider liking and subscribing. It really help out the channel. And what I'll do now is I'll play the isolated guitar tracks without the drums and all the stuff, so you can hear it better. Alright guys, so I'll see you in the next one. Keep well, keep safe, and keep on rocking, as they say. Alright guys, take care.